President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi arrived in the Saudi capital Riyadh to take part in the informal talks over the Palestinian cause. Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed ibn Salman has invited the leaders of Egypt, Jordan, the United Arab Emirates, Kuwait, Bahrain and Qatar for the meeting in Riyadh over post-war Gaza's reconstruction on Friday. The meeting will discuss the emergency Arab summit that Egypt will host on March the 4th for developments in the Israel-Palestinian conflict. As for the joint Arab action and the decisions issued regarding it, this will be on the agenda of the upcoming emergency Arab summit. Arab states have pledged to work on the post-war plan for the Gaza Strip's reconstruction. Minister of Foreign Affairs Badr Abdulati emphasized that addressing the situation in the Gaza Strip cannot be achieved in isolation from the conditions in the West Bank. Abdulati's remarks came during a recorded speech at the G20 Foreign Ministers meeting held in Johannesburg on the 20th and the 21st of February under the South African presidency. During his speech, Abdulati pointed out that the unilateral actions such as annexation, settlement activities, violations of the holy sites and the military incursions only deepen the conflict and hinder the peace efforts. He highlighted the Egyptian continuing efforts in collaboration with the international partners to maintain the Gaza ceasefire deal and ensure the urgent and the unobstructed delivery of the humanitarian aid to the Palestinians across the Strip. He also stressed that the 16-month Israeli aggression on Gaza led to catastrophic consequences, including disruptions to the global trade and the maritime navigation. He finally noted that Cairo is finalizing a comprehensive plan for the early recovery and the reconstruction in Gaza in coordination with the Palestinian Authority. The first batch of trucks carrying prefabricated houses or caravans began to enter the Gaza Strip through the Rafah crossing in implementation of the ceasefire agreement mediated by Egypt, Qatar and the United States. An official source at the Rafah in North Sinai stated that the trucks carrying dismantled caravans loaded onto trucks began entering after being inspected at the Karm Abu Salim and Al Auja border crossings southeast in the Strip. He added that 5 trucks loaded with ready-to-install houses were brought in, totaling 15 houses, each with the area of 40 square meters, in addition to grams and other supplies for ready-to-install houses. Egypt also seeks to facilitate the entry of heavy equipment, lifting tractors and caravans to Gaza to start reconstruction there. On Thursday, the Rafah border crossing continued receiving humanitarian and relief aid trucks ahead of handing them to the Gaza Strip. A source at the border outlet said that 128 trucks, including 10 fuel trucks, after being inspected at the Karm Abu Salim and Al Auja border crossings southeast in the Strip.
Egypt's stock market indices rose during last week's sessions, gaining £59.3 billion. The market's capital for companies listed in the bourse reached £2,266 trillion, gaining 2.7%. The bourse's weekly report showed that benchmark EGX 30 index increased by 3.06% to reach 30,914, while medium-capped index EGX 70 gained 2.52% to 8,614. Meanwhile, the broader EGX 100 was up by 3.22% to close at 11,875 points.